she didn't.
Good evening. Welcome to the September 26, 2023 Village of Bolingbrook Board Meeting. Before I proceed, if you would like to address the board this evening, I ask that you please fill out one of these forms located either by our village clerk or in the back of the room so that we have the proper information. This evening, I would like for everyone to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, which tonight will be led by Junior Vice Commander Eric Morris.
American Legion.
All right. American Legion, where is he? There he is.
He was not informed.
Surprise. Please join us. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Everyone repeat with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll, please?
Yes, Madam Mayor. Trustee Zarate? Here. Trustee Quintero?
Here.
Trustee Kelly? Here. Trustee Lawler?
Here.
Trustee Doris is not here. Trustee Carpenzano?
Here.
Thank you so much. May I please have a motion to approve the minutes of our regular meeting September 12th, 2023?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Quintero. Any additions, corrections, or deletions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have our approval of an agenda. Mr. Odelson, are there any changes to this evening's agenda?
None, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Odelson. May I please have a motion to approve this evening's agenda?
So moved.
Trustee Carpenzano, second. Trustee Zarate. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have several appointments this evening to our commissions. First, commission appointment is Arts Council Commissioner. Tonight, we have two appointees to the Arts Council. For your consideration, first is Jessica Gaffney, Commissioner, term 3 years. And the second is Leonora Moore, Commissioner for a 3-year term. May I please have a motion to approve these appointments to the Arts Council?
So moved.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Kelly. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. I'd like to invite the two up, please. Can you please join us? Jessica and Lenora. Please join. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine.
Good. How are you?
Good.
Thank you so much for joining us. And you want to join the commission?
I will join the art commission.
All right,
Yes.
because tell me a little bit about yourself. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right.
have been a Bolingbrook resident for over 30 years,
God bless you.
and I've enjoyed it.
Good.
But I've been an artist for almost the same amount of time, but I have done and enjoyed art outside of Bolingbrook. So now I want to get inside of Bolingbrook and help move the art movement in Bolingbrook.
Very good.
So I am way junior. I have been in Bolingbrook for 5 years, but I've made a career in the arts, in theater for my whole life. I work at the Paramount Theater right now as the props manager, and I'd like to take that work from my professional life out into the other things that I know art can be and do in the community beyond sort of what has become a day job. I still care about the rest of what art wants to be and do, and I'm looking for a venue to exercise those ideals and sort of life mission, I guess, values.
Wonderful. Well, I see our chair is here. Mithra Zaucha, please join us. So how did you come about finding the Arts Council? Did she sucker you into it? Or no? No? How'd you find out about it?
I participated in the craft show
Okay.
behind here about a month ago, and one of the commissioners saw my work and thought that I'd be a good fit.
Wonderful.
And I was actually sort of having that moment of looking for a way to sort of, I guess, live that art value more in my life, and I went looking for what existed locally and found the Bolingbrook Arts Council, and we had coffee and talked about a million different projects, fantasies that we were gonna make happen.
Yeah, we have a
so-
lot of those.
Yeah, right.
They normally come with
But
very
they're
high price
exciting.
tags.
Not all of
But
them.
she always finds a way to find the funding and make it fun and exciting and affordable, so we appreciate her. She's done a lot of great, or the council has done a lot of amazing thing under her leadership, one of which is that beautiful mosaic we have outside, so thank you. All right, you ready?
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. I state your name.
I, Leonore Moore,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
the municipal code of the Village of Bolingbrook,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as
and I
and
will
will faithfully discharge my duties as
Arts Council Commissioner
Arts Council Commissioner
to the best of my abilities,
to
to the best of my abilities,
in a manner prescribed by law.
in
in a manner prescribed by law.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have. All right, so we're gonna give you these. We're gonna take some pictures. Someone over here is gonna take some pictures. Jessica.
Thank you.
We're gonna give you each one of these.
Okay.
See? And,
Boy.
yeah, I know, right? See? Wouldn't be the same without the Bolingbrook pun.
Oh,
So
all
let's
right.
just squeeze over here in front of these flags. Don't go far.
Okay.
Mithra's gonna join us. Hold up your certificates like you're so excited. They don't know what they're in for yet.
1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Lots of fun.
Thank you so much. That was a joke. They're gonna love it, right? All right. Next, we have quite a few proclamations this evening. The first one is Bolingbrook Police Department Chaplain, Reverend Elman Harris. Please join us. Citizens Against Abuse. How many years is this now? This is a big year, right? This is a
25th.
big year?
Yes, ma'am. This is the
Oh.
25th year.
25. It's gonna be big. Just be sure to tell me if we're gonna be walking so I don't wear heels again.
We're going to be doing a lot of things. I don't think
All right.
walking is one of them.
Okay, very good. Dancing still on?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. You had me walking from what? Community Center to the Veterans Memorial. All right, whereas victims of domestic violence include people of every culture, age, sex, color, nationality, educational, and social economic levels, and whereas almost 1/3 of American women murdered each year are killed by their current or former partners, and approximately 1 million annually reported being stalked.
That's right.
Whereas children who are subjected to violence often grow up to inflict violence on others, and whereas all persons have a basic right to feel safe from violence, especially in their own home, whereas domestic violence is not a private family matter, but a crime, the consequences of which reach with devastating effect on the communities, schools, and workplaces in our nation. Now therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, the Board of Trustees, Village of Bolingbrook, Will, and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim October 2023 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month, asking citizens of Bolingbrook to gather for the 25th Annual Citizens Against Abuse Rally and March on Thursday, October 12th at 5:30 p.m. at DuPage Township Levy Center, with the purpose of demonstrating concern for victims of violence and raising awareness to prevent future acts of violence. You have some of your members here. You want to invite them up?
Yes, Terry, come on up. Yeah. Yeah, Mike.
There you go, sir. I'll let you speak in a minute, but we're going to do our photo op.
Okay.
Yeah, turn it around.
Let's do this. You get to hold it.
Oh, I get to hold, oh, okay.
25 years, you hold that. Oh, I'm done.
1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much. Stage is yours, sir. Moment you've been waiting on.
First of all, I'd like to thank the mayor for this wonderful proclamation. Citizens Against Abuse is near and dear to my heart. I'm standing on the shoulders of a man that's no longer with us, late Deputy Mayor Leroy Brown. He was the co-founder of this organization. If he could only be here today to see this organization celebrating 25 years. We invite everyone to come out October the 12th and celebrate with us. We're going to feed you, and it's free. Then after we feed you, we're going to fill you full of dessert, and it's free. And then after we fill you full of dessert, then we want to make sure we give you Andy's great custard, and it's free. And then we're going to start the program. And our program is, this year, we're shining a light against domestic abuse. We have a dynamic keynote speaker, which is Carolyn Kahn, who's been in this industry for about 30 years. This is really important to us because during COVID, people that were married, like myself, 36 years, thank you, found out that they didn't love each other as much when they were ordered to stay in place. And so that's what brought this along, because number one, domestic violence, any kind of violence, should not be tolerated. If you love somebody or you say you love them, by hitting them, that doesn't show you love them, that just shows you hate them. And I feel like this: if you can't get along, leave. And that's my premise. We need to stop the violence. And that's what Citizens Against Abuse has been about for the last 25 years, is stopping the violence in every arena that you can imagine. And that's what we're going to do on October the 12th at the Levy Center. And again, we're going to party, we're going to dance, we're going to have a good time. And we invite everyone to come out and party with us. Again, the event is free. It's at the Joseph and Sarah Levy Center. I think that's 251 Canterbury Drive, right here in the great city of Bolingbrook. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. This evening, we will be honoring several members of our Bolingbrook Fire Department. First is VFW Fire EMT of the Year 2022. I'd like to invite Tara Moser, badge 7153. And this evening's presentation will be presented by Commander Greg Palmer. If you could please join us. Oh, you're up here already. Wow. Do you want to invite others up?
Yes.
Okay. Go for it.
My supporting team, VFW members, would you please join me on the stage? And I was limping, so I wanted to make sure my timing was right.
Oh, that's perfect. Your timing is amazing. And here, this is all yours now.
Thank you so much.
Please bring your family to join you.
And I'd like each one of you to introduce yourself. Come on around.
You're going to have to be here, and then they can be there.
Yes.
Okay? Oh, this thing is so short today.
As the mayor stated, my name is Greg Palmer. I am the VFW 5917 commander, and we, the members of the VFW 5917, are here to celebrate an outstanding individual that has contributed much to the community and to the lives of many. Before I start, I'd like to introduce the members of the team. Please state your name. Start.
Hi, I'm Eric Morris. I'm a Junior Vice Commander for the VFW, as well as the Junior Vice Commander for the American Legion.
My name is Wayne Mitchell. I'm the chaplain for the VFW Post.
I'm Dr. Harold Branch. I'm a member of the VFW and also the American Legion.
Patricia.
My name is Patricia Branch. I am the adjutant of Post 5917 VFW, as well as a member of the American Legion.
Bob.
Name's Bob Adami, a member of the VFW, American Legion, 48, and District Chaplain of District 18.
And John.
John Davin, past National Council member, past State Commander, past District Commander, and past Post Commander for the Veterans of Foreign Wars. And I'm also a finance officer for the American Legion here in Bolingbrook.
Hello, I'm Tom Milnick. I'm the, what you'd call a post commander, or you would call a post commander, chef de gare of the 48 of Will County.
Thank you. Before, if I can get you gentlemen to come on this side, so we can allow the families to come up on this side. And there's also one other person that needs to come up here, and that's Chief Jeff LaJoy. I know he was hoping I would avoid that and forget about it, but you know, you put on your starch white, so join us. Just come over here.
Stand back here with the
There we
guys.
go. Now, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, trustees. Thank you, community. Although you do not see us out advertising what we do, we submit each year a Policeman of the Year, a Firefighter of the Year, an emergency member of the team, and this year I'm very proud to say we have a winner at state level. She was presented with this plaque at our state convention in July, but it's very important that the community knows we appreciate you. State of Illinois 2022-2023, working together supporting veterans. Paramedic of the Year is presented to Tara Moser, Bolingbrook Fire Department. We also presented her with a certificate of appreciation. In recognition, this is our state commander. So, the VFW National Emergency Medical Technician, EMT, and I want to emphasize P because that's paramedic. In recognition, paramedic Tara Moser, in recognition of the utmost appreciation of her dedication and selfless service to the Bolingbrook Fire Department. Due to Tara Moser's outstanding career, she has demonstrated a record of extraordinary and courageous service to the community and the nation. Her exceptional devotion is illustrated in esteemed core values and traditions of the profession of emergency responders, further evidenced by a high degree of administration and respect for both her peers and her local public service. Paramedic Tara Moser is truly a premier example of the EMTs, and this honor reflects the proudest ideals and values of the veterans of foreign wars of the United States. In witness thereof, we here too set our hands on the official seal of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States. Thank you for your
The floor is yours. You want to introduce who's with
One
you?
correction, that was a national award.
Ooh. Who do you have with you?
This would be my husband, Tim. That's my dad, Dave. I had to think about that for a minute. My daughter, Kylie, and my younger daughter, Jenny.
Wow. Well, congratulations
Thank
to
you.
We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
I know you do many other things, Camp Empower Her being my favorite. But are you guys proud? So exciting, right? I see the excitement. All right, let's, why don't we try to come up here for this photo op so we can really get the photo.
Which way does this go?
That's just the VFW.
Whatever way we can squeeze, maybe one up, one down.
Family.
Come on, family.
Come on over, guys.
She couldn't have done it without you guys, unless she was trying to get away from you guys.
Good
to do it,
call.
so that's- Come on, Dad, front and center. Come on, Dad. Watch your step. So she can, she'll remember your name. Who's hiding behind you?
Tom? No, this is VFW. I'm American Legion.
Who am I missing? Wait, come join us.
Okay.
All right. Okay, there's a spot for you right here. Come on right in front. The family does? Why'd you guys go away?
Stay up here.
Aren't you getting the 40 and 8 as well?
Yeah.
Yes. We got some more state awards.
All right, you got it?
Okay.
All right, next one is 40 and 8 Fireman of the Year 2022. Tara Moser, badge 7153, presented by Commander Thomas Mynek and John Davis.
John Davin.
I'm his assistant
You want?
commander.
Put a hat on. Did you have a hat on?
Chef de Tron.
Good one.
You look different. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, Bob is there too. Okay, this is from the 40 and 8. We are the Charitable Society of American Veterans. The big thing that we go is for nurses training. That's from the First World War. It came out of that. But we also have the Hero of the Year award, Hero of the Year. So we'd like to present that to you. You weren't able to make the meeting in Bloomington, Illinois in July, but you're here now, so I'd like to give you that.
Read the plaque. Read the
Oh,
plaque.
okay, sure. In appreciation for your continued support and commitment to La Société des Quartiers et Chevaux, which is 40 horses and 40 troops and 8 horses, God and country and your comrades. Congratulations.
All right, we're gonna squeeze over here now with this one. Let's squeeze over here. Because you guys had problems going down there.
I'm kind of.
Where you going?
Do you want me to step down?
Now you're. No. Everybody see the camera? The cameras?
He's got to take a picture with mine.
Right?
1, 2, 3, go.
Thank you. Congrats again.
I'm gonna share these with the mayor and then she'll.
Okay, you gonna what?
I'm gonna share these with the mayor and her assistant and then.
Okay.
One more, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, American Legion Policeman of the Year 2022 goes to John Moritz, badge number 1102, presented this evening by Junior Vice Commander Eric Morris, and joining us is Chief Mike Rampa.
The American Legion, Department of Illinois, Law Enforcement Officer of the Year presented to Patrol Officer Jonathan E. Moritz, Bolingbrook Police Department. The American Legion Department of Illinois is pleased to name you the 2023 Law Enforcement Officer of the Year. Your devotion to duty, involvement in your community, and love of country are evident in you being selected as a finalist for this honor. As one of Illinois' finest in law enforcement. Presented on behalf of the American Legion Safety, Law, and Order Committee on the 104th Annual American Legion Department of Illinois Convention, assembled in Springfield, Illinois on this 14th day of July of 2023. On behalf of Bolingbrook, Illinois, American Legion 1288, and on behalf of Commander Nelson and all of the members, we would like to present you this plaque and say thank you for your service.
How do you feel? You're usually the one holding that camera.
Yes, I am.
Now you're in front of the camera. All eyes are on you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I would just like to thank the Post for the nomination and the continued support of our first responders. They do a wonderful job every year to help us. So,
Well, thank you.
thank you, folks.
Thank you, officer.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm not going to tell everybody all the recipients moved on to national.
Oh, here you go.
I just want to remind you, all the state winners moved on to national, and their names were put in with the other 54 officers and firefighters of the year.
Thank you. We have the absolute best public safety team there is, right? All right, just make it, did you guys say yes? Yes. Okay, just making sure. Next up are our public comments. Madam Clerk, have we received any comments? regarding
Received none in
anything?
advance, no.
Is there anyone here this evening that wishes to address the board regarding anything on this evening's agenda? All right. Next, we'll go to our bill approvals. You guys ready? Okay. Bill listing A, $901,594.89. Bill listing B, $137,437.77, for a total of $1,039,032.66. Are there any questions from the trustees? May we please have a motion to approve the bill listings?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Quintero. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate? Yes. Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Next is our tax receipts, July 2023 state income tax, $662,702.84. That is a 1.7% increase from 1 year ago. June 2023 sales tax, $3,725,953.79. That is a 5.4% decrease from 1 year ago. July 2023 motor fuel tax, $263,807.78 for a 5.4% increase from 1 year ago. June 2023 state administrative fee is $30,474.70. We have a few resolutions this evening. First resolution is 23R-080, approving a proposal from MCOR Services Team Mechanical for removal and replacement of HVAC rooftop unit at the Bolingbrook Golf Club, 2001 Rodeo Drive. This is to replace the HVAC at Bolingbrook Golf Club. The current system is over 20 years old. The system overheats and the condenser has hail damage. The new unit is energy efficient and comes with warranties. The cost is $41,758. This has been reviewed and approved by our Public Services Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Kelly. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution is 23R-081, approving a proposal from FH Passion, SN Nielsen and Associates, LLC, for rehab of the Bolingbrook Golf Club cart path, clubhouse patio, and installation of a temporary access road at 2001 Rodeo Drive. This is to improve the existing cart path at the Bolingbrook Golf Club. The current path is, once again, more than 20 years old and needs to be improved. The cost of the cart path is $1,600,000. The clubhouse patio is also to be redone and extended. The cost of the clubhouse patio is $100,000. The cost of the temporary access road, if needed, sometimes they'll need to put in equipment from the back end so that they don't tear up all the greens. If they do need to do that, it's $50,000. Total cost is $1,750,000. This has been reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees?
No question, but I just want to commend staff on giving us a very clear understanding of how this process works. This is a slightly different arrangement on securing the vendor. And so they did a very good job of explaining how the process works and how the services can be provided.
Awesome. Any other comments from trustees? May I have a motion to approve? You want to say? You have something?
Well, I just want to say, in regards to the temporary path, we don't know if it's necessary yet because they have to get out there and do some surveying once the job is approved. Staff did meet out there with them, and they, as soon as this does get approved, get out there, get some more information, and if we can avoid that, that would be the ideal situation, and we would eliminate that cost then.
We're just obviously working with construction season and cold and rain and snow and so on and so forth. That's why we included it in for your approval. In case we do need it, then we would not have to come back to the board to be more effective and efficient time-wise. Any other comments? May I please have a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Trustee Kelly, second. Trustee Carpenzano, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 23R-082, approving a proposal from FH Passion, SN Nielsen and Associates, LLC, for painting of foyer and floor replacement in the lobby entrance of the Bolingbrook Golf Club, 2001 Rodeo Drive. This resolution is for painting the foyer entrance and replacing the flooring in the lobby entrance of the Bolingbrook Golf Club. These two area locations have not been updated since the opening of the golf club. The project will be competitively bid through job order contractor. The project will cost $85,000, has been reviewed and approved by our Public Services Committee. If you guys remember that 4th of July where it poured down, torrential downpour, and everybody rushed in to the foyer of the golf club? That did some tremendous damage to the floor. And we've tried to do everything that we could. But as you walk in, that's the appearance of, you either love it or hate it. And so there was a definite need for a fresh coat of paint and the replacement of that floor, for sure. Any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
Second.
Trustee Zarate, second. Trustee Lawler, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution is 23R-083, approving a proposal from American Floor Coatings for replacement of epoxy floor in the Public Works Garage located at 299 Canterbury Lane. This is to replace the epoxy flooring at the Public Works Garage. The current flooring is the original flooring and has had absolutely no repairs. It is peeling, cracking, has age-related wear, and has worn down to the bare pavement in many areas. Without the proper epoxy coating, salt will also continue to damage the existing concrete floor. 3 proposals have been received. The approved capital purchase is a cost of $110,000, which is $35,000 under the budgeted amount. We're trying to get this done. Lucas, correct me if I'm wrong, but it has become a hazard for our staff, and so we want to take care of it before we have to, or someone gets injured on that, correct? We're going to try to get to it as soon as we can.
That, and we want to protect the underlying floor, get that fixed as soon as possible to prevent any long-term damage.
Any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Trustee Quintero, second. Trustee Kelly, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next resolution, 23R-084, approving a proposal from DeSitter Flooring Incorporated for replacement of flooring in the administration area of Public Works facility located at 299 Canterbury Lane. This is to replace the flooring in the administration area of Public Works facility. The current vinyl flooring tile is peeling, cracking, has age-related wear, and is completely missing in some areas, which can cause a safety issue. 3 proposals have been received. DeSitter Flooring is the lowest union proposal and has done other flooring projects at Town Center. The approved capital purchase is a cost of $39,552.74, which is $5,747.26 under the budgeted amount. I've been to that building several times recently, and the tile is just coming up to where, well, I for sure will trip on it because I'm in heels. But I can imagine like someone just falling, slipping, bare areas, and so that's, one, it's not a safe work environment, but also it's not a nice working environment for our staff as well. I mean, it can't be left in disarray. Any questions? Please have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Zarate, second. Trustee Carpenzano, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution, 23R-085, approving proposal from Homer Tree Care for residential block tree trimming. Starting in 2018, Homer Tree Care has been performing the village's annual block tree trimming program. This has been an extremely successful program. Homer has the ability to do up to 2,000 trees compared to the 4,000 they have done in the past years. So they're doing an additional 2 to the 4. The price per tree remains the same as in past years. The additional funds are available in our forestry budget. This resolution is to approve Homer Tree Care, Inc. services for trees located on the village properties and parkways in residential areas. Services will include general tree pruning and approximately 6,000 trees, which will provide clearance for street lighting, vehicles, and pedestrians. This will cost $375,000, has been reviewed and approved by Public Services Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? This is something that everybody wants, right? Everybody wants their trees. Some people are afraid to trim their trees. Some people don't have the ability to trim their parkway trees. Some people don't care about trimming their parkway trees. So this is a really good program, and our ability to do more this year is something that's very beneficial. May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Carpenzano, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 23R-086, approving American Veteran Industries LLC and J. Hassert Landscaping Incorporated proposals for fall tree replacement. Some trees we can trim, some trees we got to replace. This replacement entails replacing approximately 800 dead or diseased trees. 6 requests for proposals were sent out and 5 were received. J. Hassert and American Veterans were the lowest quoted pricing, costing at $435 per tree. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Quintero, second. Trustee Kelly, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution, 23R-087, approving the purchase of a replacement traffic cabinet from Traffic Control Corporation. These are the units that are used for operating our traffic signals. They will be kept in stock in the event of needed for an emergency replacement. The purchase includes all hardware. The cost per unit is $32,556 for a total cost of $65,112. This gets reimbursed, correct, Lucas? Can?
Yeah, if the traffic signal is damaged in a traffic accident, we would then write up a statement of charges and send it to the insurance of the person that is responsible.
With the supply chain demand, things are taking longer to get in, and this is one thing we can't afford to wait on is our traffic signals. So we would prefer to have it ready and waiting than cause more issues. This has been reviewed and approved by Public Services. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Kelly, second. Trustee Lawler, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly? Yes. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 23R-088, approving assignment of agreement with ESI Consultants, 17R-011, for engineering services for Phase 1 and Phase 2 roadway improvements, King Roads from Rodeo Drive to Remington Boulevard, and a change order 23R-006 to Gonzalez Companies LLC. This is to approve assignments of existing agreements with ESI Consultants for 2 roadway improvements. ESI Consultants was merged with Gonzalez Companies LLC. There will be no change in terms of the contract or impact in costs, and no change in staff that service this contract. It's just a merger, simplistically. Right? Are there any questions from the trustees? Motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Trustee Quintero, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Kelly.
Yes.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next resolution, 23R-089, approving assignment of retirement plan advisory consulting services agreement with Mesero Financial Investment Management Incorporated. This is resolution 23R-089 to Creative Planning LLC. This is to approve assignment of an existing agreement with Mesero Financial to Creative Planning LLC. This is regarding the Village of Bolingbrook's 457 plan with Nationwide. Mesero Financial Investments Company is merging with Creative Planning Holdco LLC. The village's former retirement advisory services were through Mesero Financial Investment Management. This will not affect the terms of the original agreement, including fees and services. So again, another merger, hence the resolution. Are there any questions from the trustees? May I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Lawler, second trustee Zarate. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Kelly.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next ordinance is 23-032, approving a plat of vacation of 10-foot public utility and drainage easement between lots 22 and 23 at Americana Estates, Unit 1. The easement is no longer needed because the building is going to be erected on lots 22 and 23, eliminating the need for drainage and sewer easement between the 2 lots. Someone's purchased 2 lots, wants to build a beautiful new house on 2 lots, and therefore doesn't need an easement in the middle of their house. Right?
Yeah, you can't build on an easement in the middle of your house too,
Well, you
so.
know, unless you want water running through, a stream in the middle of your home.
Frank Lloyd.
Any questions from the trustees? Motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second trustee Quintero. Roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Carpenzano.
Yes.
Trustee Kelly.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Quintero.
Yes.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Does not look like anyone is here from the public to make comments. Did you want to make a comment? No? Yes, you are here, but I finished it with to make comments. Before we get on to
One of our Citizens of the Year.
I know, well, she's got to be here now. She's Citizen of the Year.
Yeah.
Before we get on to trustee comments, a couple of things that have been, what do we call it? Rumblings, conversations? What's going in the Boston Market Building? That Boston Market Building is owned by McDonald's Corporation. They have a concept that they're putting in. There is a non-disclosure agreement, and so therefore it's going to be something amazing, and we're looking forward to it. We are, as much as our residents are. So stay tuned to that. Once we know more that we're able to share, we will definitely do that. Trustee Carpenzano is going to be the first to put it out there. He might actually get on, what? NBC, CBS, ABC, all the above.
We're going to go national with this one.
Drone, you're going to go national with this one, right?
We're going to go national with this one.
But it's always exciting to be a first in something. So that's that. Kudos to our public safety team once again. We had an unfortunate incident that took place about a week ago, right, Chief? Was it a week ago yesterday or a week ago, right? Unfortunate as it may be, but we've said it. Trustee Quintero even said it again, that you're going to do the crimes in Bolingbrook. Our team's not going to give up. They almost ran me over trying to go get the person. So I don't know. I don't want to say that crime happens everywhere because that's a cliche that nobody likes to hear, but it does. That's the reality of the world that we live in. I get several calls that ask us to, there's a problem with their neighbor, so they want us to go talk to their neighbor on their behalf. That's not the way it used to be. It used to be you'd go and knock on your neighbor's door and have a conversation, right? That's not today's world. But anyway, and speaking of that not being in today's world, we are getting several calls, complaints about neighbors parking too many cars in the street, blocking someone else's driveway. We are getting calls about, we don't really have a noise ordinance per se, but there is something, what is it, disturbing the peace, disturbance? You shouldn't turn your radios up too loud or play your music too loud, or because you have to be mindful. We're an amazing community, we're a very diverse community, but you also have to be respectful of your neighbors and the residents around you. And you know, people think that issuing tickets and citations is a revenue generator for me, or for us, or for the village. And I can guarantee you it costs us more to have an officer, codes enforcement, go out than it does that citation. Plus, we really don't like citations. We just like for people to follow the rules. That's what they're there for. And Bolingbrook is beautiful because we enforce the rules. Right, Mr. Tupper?
Yes, ma'am.
So what other rumblings are out there? Is there anything else that I'm supposed to talk about? You guys are going to cover everything? Anyway, so police chief is available, fire chief is available, public works director is available, co-administrators are available, I'm available. I don't know how else to let people know that the best ways to get, all the trustees are available, the village clerk is available. No, we don't want you to call the attorney. But I'm saying that because there's really many different avenues to get accurate and factual information, and I urge everyone to please do that because that's what makes the most sense, right? That's common sense. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. Most of our emails are first initial, last name @bolingbrook.com, except for mine. It's mayormary@bolingbrook.com. Okay? All right. Now we can go on to trustee comments.
I just want to reinforce that, being an elected official for several years, I say this over and over again, I am so thankful that I can turn to our staff, our amazing staff, and put a request, share a situation, whatever it is. I rely on the experts and those who know how to get things done almost on a daily basis. And their response, their responsiveness is bar none. I was in the hospitality business for years where we were supposed to solve things immediately. And I'd say we're pretty close to that with the outreach that we do to our staff and the requests that we make. And they also provide great background. If there's, you're not going to get a yes answer every time, but you're going to get an explanation. And I have found that works over the years. I would say anybody that I've had to say, no, you can't have that, with the explanation, they understand. And so I'm thankful to them. And again, as the mayor said, the best place is to call the source, reach out to the source for information. Relying on social media has proven over and over again to be not reliable in many different ways. So that's my little speech on that. Speaking of social media, we got information out there regarding an event coming up Friday, October 13th. Hopefully nobody else is going to mention it, but Harvest on the Hill is the beginning of the Halloween walk, where organizations decorate in that spirit of Halloween around the pond behind Village Hall. But Harvest on the Hill is the kickoff to that. It's a festival. We're taking one of the bands entitled Don't Matter to Me. They were supposed to play on a Wednesday night, and they're doing their Halloween set that night. Looking forward to see that, hear what that's all about, but it's going to be a great night, Friday the 13th. If you can't remember that, I have had some requests to not invite anybody named Jason. So, I'll just make that statement up front. I was impressed by the number of requests for that, but Anyway, Friday the 13th, and then come and enjoy through October 31st, the decorations behind Village Hall. Lastly, I wanted to bring this, and this is another topic that's out there. We celebrate a lot of national events, reminders, and things like that. This month is Suicide Prevention Month. If you don't know someone who has chosen that path to end their life, then consider yourself lucky. I have someone in my life that chose that path, and I think the simple answer is keep an eye out for each other. There are resources, National Association of Mental Illness, NAMI, look up the resources. We can't solve it ourselves. There are professionals, and there are sometimes we can't solve it at all. But we can start with listening to each other, looking for signs of someone not feeling quite right and checking in on them and letting them know you care. And then you can hope. And as long as you get them to the resources, that's the best that we can do. So I wanted to raise that awareness and make sure it's an ongoing message. It's helpful year-round, especially in holiday times. There are difficulties then, but this is the month that support is being recognized and encouraged for people to reach out. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. For all you runners out there, and excuse me, on Sunday, October 8th, Heart Haven Outreach H2O Cheesy Pretzel, 5K 1 mile at the Parmesan Bolingbrook will begin at 7 a.m. There's still spaces available, so if you want to come out there and just walk, run, or whatever it is that you do just to get out and get some air, get a nice walk in and meet a lot of nice people. It's for a good cause. We care about our kids, and we want to, see that they get on a right track. And H2O does a lot of hard work. I'd like to give a shout out to Ryan, Adam, the whole team there, and they do a wonderful job for our children. So, please come out and support them, or just if you want to come out. It's hopeful. Sometimes it rains, but it clears up, and we're able to, have the race. So we'd be happy to have all of you. So come on down. Thank you.
It's not going to rain on race day this year, Trustees Arate. We looked at the long-range forecast. This Thursday, September 28th, from 4 to 7 is the Bolingbrook Food Truck Rally at Bolingbrook High School. I'm going to tease you with a few of the food trucks that are already scheduled. How about the Happy Lobster Truck, the Savory Crust, and the Hawaiian Truck? Does that to give you enough tease? This Thursday from 4 until 7. BHS students, I think, are going to have a chance to win some homecoming tickets, and there's some volleyball and I believe tennis games going on. So coming out Thursday, 4 to 7 at Bolingbrook High School. Also, the Bolingbrook Arts Council, in partnership with, I see Bob Zalewski here in the audience, Tailgater Sports Bar and Grill here in Bolingbrook, is hosting monthly Blues Lab Jam sessions. Local blues musicians will play, guide, and lead a jam session for students age 11 to 19. They are going to start the first Wednesday of the month in October, so October 4th, I believe that date is, from 6 until 8 p.m. Head on over to Tailgaters on October 4th and check out the first Blues Lab Jam sessions in partnership with the Bolingbrook Arts Council. That's all.
Okay. I just want to welcome our new Arts Council commissioners. Thanks for coming aboard. And this weekend, Friday through Sunday, September 29th through October 1st, the Theater on the Hill will be performing Beauty and the Beast. So go check that out. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Kelly. Just want to go ahead and echo Mayor Mary's comments regarding our wonderful public safety team. Thank you for all you do to keep us safe. Secondly, Garvanite 2023, presented by Sankriti, will be held at BHS Gymnasium at 365 Raider Way, Saturday, October 14th, from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tickets are $10 in advance and $15 at the door. This event will be full of music, food, and vendors. Children under 10 are free, And for more information, visit ticketsource.us/Sankriti, and that is SANKRITI. If you're interested in sponsoring this great event, please reach out to Babani Patel at 847-757-7359. Hope to see you all, and hope you can join us for this great community event. That's all. Thank you.
Lucas, Ken, Marty? Nothing, thank you.
Ma'am. I have nothing additional.
Very good. We have no executive session this evening. That concludes the business in front of the board. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Quintero, second trustee Carpenzano. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We stand adjourned. Thank you so much and have a great evening.